Welcome to Defend Mal. Defend MyAnimeList with your hosts, animefanrk2k and...
tomkills40, hey?
And we're here to do one thing and one thing only. To defend our lists. To say our decisions are good ones. Number one on the list. Both me and Tom have given this one a 10 out of 10 on MyAnimeList. Yuru Camp. To steal directly from MyAnimeList, Yuru Camp with an average score of 8.32, ranked number 226, popular number 640. I have no idea what those numbers mean, Tom. Do you?
They're bullshit, because the thing is, those averages, a lot of shows will get the same averages.
Okay, so these rank and popularity numbers bullshit, but with an average score of 8.32, Yuru Camp. While the perfect getaway for most girls her age might be a fancy vacation with their loved ones, Rinshima, who's my favorite character, Rinshima's ideal way of spending her days off is camping alone at the base of Mount Fuji. That basically describes it, right?
Yeah, just camping.
Doesn't even describe the rest of the characters. Whatever.
No, it's just cute girls doing cute shit. That is the show. That should be a synopsis. Same with any moe blob.
All right, so we have to talk about the show.
I think we should start with the opening.
We did the opening.
We've not talked about the opening.
I mean, what, the opening song?
Yes.
Oh, well, we could do that.
Shiny
Shiny Day sung by Asuka. It's a good song.
It's more than a fucking good song.
It's a great song. It's literally ABC 123, sung by a Japanese pop idol.
You're not wrong, but the thing is, the opening does look nice, and it's time to look too fucking deep into the opening. It's a moe blob show. That is all it is at the end of the day. Cute girls doing cute things in brilliant artwork with a brilliant soundtrack, including a great ending and opening. The opening being one of my favourites of this year. It's got no baseline at the front of it, but that plays into its strength with moe blob because it's episodic. It's just like, okay, what, this episode they're doing this episode they're doing this episode they're doing this, and it blends with the style of moe blob so fucking well, like all moe blobs do. But there are some that are extremely shit with overlapping stories from episode to episode, like making a moe blob have an actual story, which defeats the fucking purpose.
I mean, this one does feel like, though, that there's a lot of character development and growth. Like, they do become closer friends with each other. I will also say that it's kind of informative, even, to a lot of people, if you wanted to ever consider doing, like, winter camping.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like, I would definitely say this show has also piqued my interest in the idea of doing winter camping as well.
Yeah.
Because I do like the idea of going camping and there's no bugs, no people to deal with. Yeah, so
just having to deal with people.
So the idea of like there's an entire show about doing camping in the winter where there's a lot less people. Pretty good.
It's quiet. It's fun. It's a lot more alive than you'd expect.
Yeah, and this show I think showcased that pretty well.
From a show that looks at something that's pretty boring, pretty unenergetic, you go do it to get away from everything, but they make it into one of this bright, wonderful experience that's really strong and really emotional. No, not emotional. A fucking bird. My word. Really,
I think the
bringing together. It's a community feel.
Yeah, it warms the heart. It warms the heart.
It warms the heart. It gives that such a feel to something that it really shouldn't, because winter camping, you do it, as we've stated before, you don't go summer camping because you want to get away from people. But since it brings together such a such a group and such an alive group that bounce off each other really fucking well, and it doesn't really get boring. I'll admit this now. When this show finished, I've been watching every episode that came out. I remember being sat there in class at college watching this show. I have a bit of a problem.
Anyway.
Even in that kind of situation, it's just such an alive show. And the moment it finished, because on Thursdays I won't go into college, because this was running on Wednesdays, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
I have college on Thursdays. So the moment when I woke up in the morning, I binge watched the entire fucking show. The day after it finished.
It's definitely good. Yeah, it's definitely good. Like, I agree. I don't agree with the watching it during class thing, but don't watch this during class or work. But I do definitely agree with the idea of the fact that the show definitely it does feel lively. It brings interest to something I didn't really even think about. Like you know, on my end, like, you know, like, people always tell me how horrible it is camping during winter. Like from a survivalist perspective, but the fact that, like, you could just get equipment together and do it, and it doesn't actually look that bad. Like, it made me interested in it. I actually did research on it too after I finished watching the show, and I'm like, it's actually very viable. Anyway, what are the cons of Yuru Camp?
Cons.
You know, this is going to be the shortest section because this is literally one we both said was a masterpiece, so I'm not sure what cons we can actually offer.
Really good, but it has got its problems.
I think the biggest downfall is people are gonna consider it a Moe Blob series.
It is a Moe Blob. That's the unfortunate problem. I think the fact that it is Moe Blob is its issue.
Yeah, and it's actually a good Moe Blob series, as stereotyped as that genre is. Because even people who don't like Moe Blob series have watched Yuru Camp and went, this is good. This is fun.
It's more of an adventure anime.
Huh?
It's more of an adventure anime.
It's like a slice of life adventure, yeah, actually.
Comedy as well.
Oh yeah, there's some funny parts in it. And it's you know what? It's that, like, style of natural comedy. It's not like, you know, it's not raucous laughter style. It's more the, oh, I can relate to that. That's kind of funny, kind of style.
Like The Alcoholic.
Okay, that one. I think the fact that there's too many of us that could relate to that is a commentary on real life and us.
Just a good bit of daytime drinking.
Just a good bit of daytime drinking. Oh, I've never done that before. Oh, wait, what?
What the fuck?
All right. Since we don't know how to conclude it. Tom, who's your favorite character in Yuru Camp?
I think it was Saito. Myself. The one that was asleep all the time, if I'm getting the name correct.
The one that has the pet dog? Chikua?
Yes.
Yeah, that's Saito.
Yes, I'm right.
Dude, Tom, we should be best friends. My favorite character is Rin.
Yee.
Alright, Tom, after discussing Yuru Camp, would you say 10 out of 10 masterpiece still?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10 too. 100% wouldn't change my opinion. So clearly, we both think this one is 10 out of 10 masterpiece still. And fight us in the comments. If you agree, let us know. If you disagree, let us know.
We can have a humble debate on why our opinions are so wrong, in your opinion. It's just going to be like, someone's going to reply to this with just like, I don't like pink hair, so I don't like the show. Ah!
I'd be like, fair, Sakura has pink hair from Naruto. I agree with that statement.
And then they just run off with the Naruto run. Ah!
They run off Naruto running. Anyway, we defended ourselves. Now you defend yourself in the comments. Peace.